Good afternoon, Codger Biker here. I'm trying out my new front wheel. Oh, look at that. Well, this video is not about that. No. There's a clue as to what they might be. So, what is in the first box? Ooh, look at that. Look, tubeless. So there we go, tubeless rims ready for installation. Now I've been trying to get tubeless wheels for this bike for months and months. I think mainly due to the political situation in the UK. It's very difficult to get anything from Europe at the moment. So I finally fell upon these, which are XL rims from SM Pro, and they offer a tubeless system, which you can see is on there, far better than just using a bit of tape and bathroom sealant, which you see people doing. So it's a proper airtight system. In the UK, if you want to go off-road, there's, well, where I live anyway, there's no chance of getting there without travelling sort of 30, 40, 50 miles on motorways and main roads, and I really don't want to be travelling on those roads anymore on inner tubes. Insert hateful comments here. I haven't seen anybody online on YouTube who's fitted a set of these wheels. I've seen lots of people who've they have the wheels and then they're on the bike, but the actual process of fitting them. So for my own Codger Biker diary, for my own memory that is, I'm going to go through how I do it. Don't copy it, this is not a how-to, this is likely to go very wrong, but I'm going to give it a go and see what's what. And if you look at the rear wheel, you'll notice that it's a bit dirty. That's because I tried to fit them myself, and I'm ashamed to say it proved impossible for me to do. I couldn't fit them. They're the tyres that I bought are just too heavy for hand tools. So anyway, go with the E07 Dakar. Got the two wheels ready. I now need to visit a tyre place about 25 miles from here and get them fitted, because I can't do that anymore. And I'm ashamed that I can't do it anymore, because I used to be a tyre fitter. But in my defence, we had machines in those days. I didn't do it with a couple of rubbishy tyre spoons off Amazon. Ooh, much time has passed. I've just got back from a wheel place. They don't want me to mention the names because apparently motocross gangs around these parts are not welcome. So I was lucky to find somebody to do my wheels for me, but they've done a good job. Look at this. My task Dakar tyre on, and now all I need to do is to fit the bearing seals and figure out the spacers, the right spacers in the right place. So there was a little bit of a mix up with the spacers, so I've been sent the hopefully correct spacers, but they didn't send any seals, so I'm hoping these seals are still correct for this wheel. Will they fit? They appear to fit. Will they fit the spacer? They appear to fit the spacer. So I'm hoping that those seals and these spacers are now correct. Spacer fits, hopefully. So do I try to fit it with the spacers on, or do I put the wheel in place and then fit the spacers? I don't know. Let's go for it in one go, just to keep the dirt out of it as much as anything. But with having only one disc, the only mistakes I can make is putting the discs on upside down or putting the ABS ring on upside downs, which I do like. They look nice. They're only basic, they're not fancy ones. At the moment it's very difficult to get anything from abroad because of the B word. I'm going to lift off that in one piece. It's relatively clean underneath, so I'm just going to put it straight back on the other wheel. That wheel with a new heavier duty tyre on it weighed 8.4 kilograms. Yeah, so using the bathroom scales, the OEM was 200 grams lighter than this one, but it's an older tyre. This has got a heavier duty tyre on it, but this one's got an inner tube. This one has an inner tube, that one doesn't, so it's about the same weight. Will everything line up? That's the problem. Let's have a look. Ooh, yes, the Brembo calipers, but didn't realise it was Galford discs. Might be something else I have to change then, doesn't it? Isn't it one day? You know, who knows how accurate these torque wrenches are anyway? Probably not very, but there you go. So, diagonals. We are half tubeless. This is a E07 Dakar tyre, no inner tube, does say on it tubeless. Tubeless. Key to this is no force at any point, didn't have to force anything and take your time. Actually, good afternoon, Codger Biker here. I'm trying out my new front wheel. So far, so good. It's only done a couple of miles. John's behind me, listening to me waffling. Poor bloke, you should get paid for that, you know. Anyway, so far it feels good. One thing I have noticed, and John pointed out this could be a reason, is it feels a little bit firmer on the front end. As John said, could be the firmer tyre walls of the Dakar Mitas E07 tyres that I've fitted. That makes sense. But also any tyre may firm up a little bit compared to an older one. The old one had done 1,000 miles, so this will probably soften off. Which reminds me, I need to scrub this tyre in. Good thing is I've still got the old tyre on the back, so I'll have a little blast down here, pull over and see whether the disc's hot, and then try some faster road. Back with you in a moment. Whee! God, that's good. Oh, hang on, I've got to remember not to slip. Let's have a look. Everything looks okay, everything feels okay. Discs are a little bit warm, but then I have just put them on to stop. 75, feels fine. Oh, I'm getting over on the side as well with my new wheel. Alright, so I've just ridden about 10 miles without using the front brake at all, and the front disc is freezing cold. There's no noise. It feels slightly firmer than it did before, but yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that's job complete. Next up in part 2, the rear wheel. Right, no more video and that's it now.